Hello, I will be doing a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy check-in. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't make something fit. The name of the game is to trust your intuition. That's all it is. I hear I'm waiting for you. I see a bus station. Lately I've been getting these messages about the feminine reaching out, trusting what it is that you feel in your heart. And even if this person has ghosted you in the past or whatever it may be, it's still showing me reaching out. And I know that's a little bit, it goes against the grain what other readers are saying. But if you're having that pull in your chest, that like, oh shit, trust that. A lot of the time with the feminine in this entanglement, you're the conscious one. You're the one that's awake to the connection. You get the visions, you've seen the future, you know the direction. So, I mean, it's up to you which direction you want to go in, but just now it feels right. We'll see what the cards say. Okay, I feel like we're ready. I'm channeling for the collective, angels of highest good and light, divine masculine, heart space, 3D. I want to see what's going on 3D. I had this earlier. I had to record this video because I don't know how to edit on my MacBook and upload to YouTube, so I'm still figuring all this out. But I've got the devil, inner torment. It feels like maybe this is why he's calling for you to reach out. I heard Pentagon. I've got King of Pentacles. Look at this, 5 of Cups. Reminiscing about the past. It's like cannot fully grasp. I hear who you've grown into. Dark thoughts that like earlier in my past reading, it was like this masculine energy has like self-hatred. They're showing me an image of like a masculine in a mirror. And see how this like devil has this man on a string, like a puppeteer. It's like this masculine energy hates his own reflection. Like I see an image of like this man like wanting to punch himself in the face. Maybe this is how this masculine energy deals with pain, with trauma. But that darkness over his head, they're showing me a cloud. It's like heavy. It's like this an emotion is sitting and weighing on this masculine energy because he keeps going back to the past, back to things that have hurt him. And it feels like all the way back to childhood because I'm seeing like a drain, like going around water, like it's going all the way back. But at the same time, it's like lifting the drain out of the sink. It's like, that's what it kind of feels like. Like the spirit guides are showing me like, it's like water being drained really fast, going down a sink. And it's like letting everything that's drained you go down, okay? Don't sit in the darkness. Don't sit in self-hatred. Again, that's opposite of self-love. So bring self-love, bring compassion into that moment. I feel like I have Adele hair right now. Anyways, bring like compassion into that moment and have love for yourself. Because if you go against yourself, with the Knight of Cups here and then Ace of Cups, like following your heart, this is the bottom of the deck. You're not following your heart. So if you go against yourself and deny yourself what it is that you're craving, what it is that you're wanting in the physical reality, by your inner being, by your soul, by your heart, by what's pulling at you to do, you won't sit in this pain anymore, this torment of like going back to the past. I just hear I'm sorry, like I'm so sorry. I don't know, maybe someone hurt you in the past. I'll clarify. It's like this person like it feels like they have like this, like the weight of the world like should have done better on their shoulders, and like they're very hard on themselves. They see themselves in a certain light. They are perfectionists. They're like, they give to everyone and they don't really ever get back what they give. It is kind of like the image that they're painting. And then I also hear the word peacock. So Google peacock spirit animal, what that means. I've got the King of Cups in reverse. I'm going to take it upright though, so because I don't really read these cards in reverse because I just find the imagery too beautiful. But it's still for me like lacking emotion, blocking emotion, but allowing it in. This masculine, this person if you're watching this video this far along, this divine masculine has great feelings for you and they're trying to balance that out. But before they blocked it and would have run away. Like before, it's like they allowed the devil so to speak or something. I have to get back, hold on. I have to get back to channeling. Maybe off topic, I can't channel 1 second. okay, it's like they allowed the devil within them to speak. Like they lived in the moment, and that moment brought pain, or they would chase like, I don't know, dopamine. They would chase like this excitement, this energy, always having to do the next best thing and going and going and going. And it's like this COVID thing like shut them right down. It showed them like who their true friends are. I see this person like locked away, like hands are over their head. Man, I gotta figure that out. Sorry. I put this thing on my MacBook that logs me out every single time because of... Anyways, I don't understand how to use an iMac, and I only ever used a PC my whole life. I wish I knew someone that really knew how to use an iMac. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. I just wish they were here in person because I get too flabbergasted. Anyways, with the Five of Cups and the King of Cups, there's deep emotion here. But this person, this masculine energy, this specific person of yours, divine masculine, whatever you want to call it, was sitting in the devil energy, was sitting in self-hatred. And that's completely opposite of self-love. And every time you take yourself out of that love, you are denying God. You are denying yourself being in the present, being in awareness, in a moment. And I wouldn't have understood this a year ago or 2 years ago. And that's why I'm trying to make this YouTube channel for like a spiritual awakening kind of platform, because I feel in my gut, it's like my responsibility. If I'm going to read tarot, I'm also going to have to take people from point A to point B by leading the way. Tarot can not predict the future. Tarot can only give you options on the here and now that you can then turn around and make different options and different choices, and then that life will carry you into a different direction. So it doesn't matter what I say, it's just that's what I hear in the moment. That's the image that I see. That's what I feel by allowing consciousness to flow through me and delivering what I have to say. And then from there, you take a little bit, you filter it through you. It gives you a new perspective. It gives you something. Maybe you've heard someone say something a million times and I say it and it hits different. Or I say it on a like, it's like a, I don't know, spirit. It's like, they showed me this picture before of like Esther Hicks, or Abraham Hicks, and like, what's that guy's name? The Book of Now guy, Eckhart Tolle. And talking about spirituality, and like then they showed me an image of me, and I was just like, I don't really know the terms, kind of just wing. I know everything. See, the thing is, this is going off topic, but I am a Gemini, so I've got two different personalities. I got big me, little me, masculine me, feminine me. I've got like whatever, this side. I'm just like totally different. And then I've got a Cancer moon, so I hold all my emotions in. I'm very sheltered, deep. I don't allow people in. I have deep emotion, but I won't express that to people. So I just somehow express it on the internet to everyone, and it's fine. But I can't do it to a single person. Like I can't do it to people. I can do it on like a platform like this because I just pour my heart out because I know it just helps people. And it just brings me joy. I just love doing it. Anyways, so I went off topic. So let's start there. Okay, I'll get back to channeling. I could just talk to you guys about a million different things. I lost the train of that because my breath was too loud. No, it's like a psychic attack or something. I don't know. It's like this energy of like a blockage. And like I can't, usually when I lose train of thought, it's like I can shift back. But right now it feels like, I feel like, it feels like there's an apology on the way. It's like maybe my spirit guides, 2:44 on the clock. Okay, they snapped me back in because I don't know what happened. It was all of a sudden like I was channeling and that was cut off. It was the craziest thing. I guess they have to keep me on topic, otherwise I go off in a million different places. But yeah, tarot cannot tell the future, okay? So it just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'll do another video on that. It's a whole other topic because I could talk about that forever. But it seems like this message has to get out there. So I also got school tonight. First, I'm in second year shamanism at the Institute of Shamanic Medicine, and second year. For once, I'm celebrating. I'm excited. Like I'm doing. Like I'm happy in my feminine energy, hermit, because I sit in that. I am a huge believer of tarot. And not even just tarot. I'm trying to understand how, like, my thing lately, and this is for the divine feminine, I feel like you're sitting in like this energy of excitement and joy. and I hear you know where you're heading. But when I'm channeling, I try to go back and relate to an experience I've been through that so that you can kind of relate to it. So with this celebration, I have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. It's you believing in yourself. You got to step out and do something different. Take a leap of faith. Celebrate your successes. Dance. Take a leap of faith. Overall energy is still the High Priestess. So if you're the one knowing, especially if you're in a divine union, a divine connection, and you're the one leading the way, the one that can speak to Jesus or whoever, the higher the hair, closer to God. It doesn't even matter what person or God I feel like you pray to. And I know I might get beaten up for that, and this is where I feel like. But since the moment of time of me with my gifts, since I was a little kid, they accompanied me. You know? And then growing up, it was always like I was baptized Catholic, and then we didn't do anything. We just had no religion. And then I started seeing and hearing like God would be in my life, and that's what he would say, and it would be when I was moments of close to death or moments close to, oh my God, the High Priestess and the Lovers. That's what got me through. The moments close to like losing my life, I would hear this voice, and it wasn't my voice. And that's what changed my entire life, is I was on the brink of that again and again, multiple times. And that's when I it's like I battled death, and it wasn't like a fear of death. It's just death, I feel like, should not be frightened. Death is the release. Death is the awakening within you, and it won't hit. Life after your awakening is so hard. After you go through that shift in consciousness, because that's all that it is consciousness. It's like different grids, different vibrations. And if you can have different awareness, I don't know, it's crazy. But I'm saying this massive story for someone, for some reason. But with the High Priestess and the Lovers, the thing that got me through my darkest time was my psychic abilities, was my voices, was the knowing, the spirit guides, whatever it was, God, whatever it is for you. Because the more we keep passing judgment on one another, the planet's going to go fucking shit. So we all need to just not cast judgment on others or ourselves, and we got to just hone in and celebrate our successes. Because if we all have an inner feminine within us, it's celebrating our successes and our ability to step out into the unknown. And if I can do it, if I have to restart again on another platform, and it's so fucking scary. It's so scary because I've got a Capricorn rising, ascending, okay? So I have to, like, I'm a perfectionist, but I'm not very perfect because I'm also this Gemini that balances that, and I want to run and I want to be free, but then I have imposter syndrome and I battle with that too. So I have all of these, and the more I keep learning about astrology and like soul contracts and numerology, I start to gain my own awareness. But I swear everything, it doesn't matter what type of religion, and my third eye is real freaking hot right now. It doesn't matter what type of religion or what, it's what that Holy Spirit does to you, okay? It's not pressing judgment on other people for what they do and don't do. If you're New Age, if you're not New Age, if you're this or you're that. And like even right now, I'm losing my mind because I'm seeing half these people I follow that I've grown to love, they're all losing everything. They're stopping esoteric, they're getting away from witch, getting away from crystals, they're all going to the witch side, the leaving the New Age. And then you got these people over here that are New Age, and they're totally everyone free and everything. And then I'm still right down the middle, because again, it's separating everything. And I'm just sitting there watching it happen all over the world with everybody right now. And it's my God, my spirit guides, whatever. It's an energy that beats within me. And that Holy Spirit, when I get to like an altered state, I know that it's within me and that I have a message to deliver. And I don't even know anymore. It's like New Age, not New Age, this, that, bad. And it's every fucking side of everyone. And all I've been told is drop into your heart, find what you feel to be right, and listen to that. Because it's just you versus you in this simulation of fucking crazy assville. So trust in your psychic abilities, turn that around, and pull in the love of your life. Whoa, win-win. Your chicken dinner. That's what I do. But you know what? Because you know what got me through my darkest time was fucking tarot readings. I kid you fucking not. And I know half of you motherfuckers out there will admit it. Because in the moment tarot hits, it gives you like, you see the card, you see the imagery, you already have a general meaning of what that card is. And then I just connect it to a certain way by sitting in an altered state of consciousness. I hit there with my breath. And I sit there with a whole heart. And it's like Holy Spirit moves through me. It's like what it feels like. And it feels like crystals, energy. And I know I'm not the only person that feels like this now. I know I'm not. And I'm just expanding differently. And so it's like my soul tribe is going to be different. So I'm just wiping the slate clean and I'm just beginning. And I'm so excited for people that are on this journey. And I feel like each divine feminine needs to trust what she knows in her heart to be true. The feeling that is being delivered in that moment when your back's up against the wall, that thing just says, do this, and you somehow do it and you're out of that situation. That's how my life is. It'll be like, I'll be like, oh fuck, what am I gonna, and then boom, I'll hear in my head, go turn left. I'm like, what? Turn left. And I turn left, and then there'll be, I can't even describe it. It'll be like a situation that I needed to see, or I'll hear it in the moment when I need it. And I'm just saying, if you can connect to that right now, if you can sit and meditate, and I know it's hard, and I know, you want to go out, and you want to screen, you want to go on your phone, trust me, and you want to fucking scroll, like, oh shit, yeah, look at all that, and just nonstop, oh, in news, work, this, control, like, it's like, like, I would draw, like, in this, oh my god, I'm getting crazy, but like, I have so much passion, I just want to deliver all these messages, because Spirit is going through me so fast, but like, in the wintertime, Anouk and I would walk the community, and I would see just every single person up and down the house. At nighttime, it would be snowing. It was beautiful. It would be so quiet. And everyone was just sitting in their house, staring at the TVs. I kid you not. And on top of that, well, I guess you would know that. Every single person, there was one person on the couch, had a laptop, just like this. There was everyone else in there, all with the big screen, all have these little screens, with this one screen, all sitting there, not talking. Every time Anouk and I would go for a walk. You know, and I would, I started disassociating with life because it made no sense to me. I'd look around and be like, why is everyone numb? Why aren't we going? What's happening? Society is fucking falling. Seriously, that's what I would get in my mind. I would hear that. And then it just started happening. And the only thing that got me through was this fucking soul connection with this inner love I found within myself. You know, I have never, and I call it self-love, but I have never, like, I don't even recognize myself anymore. Like, I just love myself so much. And like, yeah, I have this like great love that lives within me. And I celebrate that every single day. I look in the mirror and I'm like, like, you're going to be the largest entertainer in the world. Or whatever. I heard Jake Paul say that. And he used to like mow lawns for like $6 in Idaho. I think it was somewhere. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I'm just a connector of information. I know a little bit about everything, but not a lot about a lot. Connect you. That's why I'm a great channeler. Anyway, side note. Okay, I thought I'd go back in. So I need someone here to take notes for me and like compile all this, but I feel like I gotta do it myself. And this is the hard part of starting a business. Side note. Okay, I gotta get back to the reading. There's so much I could say. But this great love got me through it, and I found that love within myself. I would look at myself like this on camera every day. I would, and I dare you, and people might think I have a lot of energy or whatever, but when I sit down in front of a camera, I don't know, it feeds my energy back to me. It's like the third eye is the external, and it's reflected, and I could see myself in everything. And you got to be up a certain consciousness, you know, to understand. And if you're not, that's so cool. That's not, you know, whatever, hanging out where you are. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's the third eye reflected back to me. So when I channel, I can channel with staring at myself because I have a pure heart, because I've made peace with my demons. I've celebrated my successes, and I keep continually pushing myself each and every fucking day. And I feel like these divine feminines, you guys are rising. Every single one of you. I don't care what situation you're in. I don't care if your back's up against the fucking wall. I don't care what it is. It will be okay if you listen and calm your heart. Really connect. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I never understood. I would just sit in meditation and yoga and be like, like that. What are they thinking about me? That would be me the entire time. Now, no, I just quiet my mind. I have to. I go even for 10 minutes a day. I'll just even go put on a podcast or like, not even a podcast, like a YouTube video. And I would sit there and I would just be like, and I would just listen to it, and it would calm everything down. And I feel so compelled to come on here and just preach my shit, because I need you guys to start doing that. So go after what it is that makes you feel like, oh fuck, oh shit, I can't believe I did that, oh fuck me, that kind of thing. And keep doing that every single day, because your essence will live on. And that's where I'm like having this epiphany lately with my spirit guides. Like, I'm going to live on forever. My essence will live on through these videos, through the reflection of my external eye, which is being imprinted into a video, which is then being uploaded onto the internet. It's all energy. So eventually, where are we going? And then I start going down it's crazy. So my essence can live on forever. So I've decided lately, and then in my brain, I've been like, I can't just hide all of my gifts and my abilities away from the world anymore because of what people will think about me. Because I've been noticing a lot of other medium and intuitive women that have been putting themselves out there. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do it. You know? And I have all these women in my inbox that are writing these emails that I'm like, oh fuck man, these are a lot. This is a lot of emotion. And I still can't read it, but I understand where all of you guys are coming from, because you're finally finding your worth in this world. You're not, like, think about it. I really got to get you guys to think about this, because Spirit is like in my ear right now, and they're like, you finally in your life have found self-worth and self-love and self-acceptance because of how we grew up, the era we grew up in, the 90s. All of that was so hard. Think about it. If you go back and look at subliminal messaging, even in a Walt Disney movie, I probably shouldn't say all this stuff on here, but like you'll see like peanut, it doesn't, and if you, even the movies, like even the shows, if you go back and watch what we've seen and what we like programmed in our mind, and then like we had like people like Britney Spears, Christina, look at fucking Britney Spears right now, like all those people, like Christina Aguilera, Lindsay Lohan, all of these people, and they were fed through our consciousness to be stick thin, 90 pounds, blonde. Paris Hilton, Nicole Ray, all of them. And that was what it's like Hollywood put into our brains. So we all tried to be that. I used to like straighten my hair with an iron, because I had crazy, big dark hair. So I would straighten it with like a clothing iron. And I would like walk, girl. I would drink green juice. I would drink this powdered green juice, and I would like do fucking 4 hours of walking, and I would just have to go, and I would keep going, and I would do it, and it would be like how I burn off frustration. But I wouldn't eat, and people would be like, you look great, and I would be like, yeah, I do, and then I would keep doing it, and then it was encouraging, and the more people told me how amazing I looked, the more in my mind I was like associated that with being skinny. And then my whole life I was like, didn't matter what I was working out or if I was eating, I would still restrict myself so much that I hated myself, and I wouldn't see myself in the mirror. I would just see this person that I would pick apart the entire time. And I'm coming out here saying that as a woman who now sees herself and loves herself. Like when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, I don't see any negative. I don't see negativity at all. And that's what my spiritual awakening taught me. Me having that close brush with death taught me how beautiful life is. How in the moment, like you celebrate your successes and you go after what you want. You don't sit there anymore like, I wish they would do that. I wish she would say that. I wish she could have just do that. Why doesn't she just make a podcast? Who is that? Why doesn't she just start her own club? You know? And then I'd be the one sitting there like, and I'd be, why won't I do it? I want all these other people. I see all these other people. I would say it so differently, but yet why am I not doing that? Okay? Because I never intended to be a mentor or anything like that in my whole life. I was always wanting to be that girl. But I have been sitting there as the quiet little girl in the corner, waiting for all these other people to do it, and no one's fucking doing it. So I gotta get on here and say what I gotta say, because that's what I offer to the world. And now my chest is really radiating. Like it's like this oneness with spirit that I allow to run through me. And you as a feminine need to celebrate your successes. You need to celebrate how far you've gotten in your life, especially this past year. Especially for every single thing, or 2 years, whatever. I don't even know anymore how long we've been doing this shit. You gotta fucking celebrate your successes, because you've been through a lot. I know I've talked to so many people, and so many people keep talking about the same thing and how hard times have been and what they've gone through. And no matter what side or whatever you sit on, we are all human, okay? And we have to find that love within ourselves. So you celebrate how far you've come and continue to go. You have to, and I don't want to keep saying the word half, and I'm trying really hard to break that out of my vocabulary, because spelling is speaking. It's your vocabulary. It's what you say again and again and again. So going back to Jake Paul, he would look at himself 10 times in a mirror, he said, and he would say, I'm the largest entertainer in the world. And he'd get like paid, and now he is. It's just the law of vibration and the law of, I don't even know, oneness. I don't know how to describe it. You got to feel the feeling. That's what it feels like when channeling or when preaching or whatever. It's like the feeling of the Holy Spirit run through you, and it feels like crystals run up and down your body. And that's why maybe every single card you see, like there's white, it's like energy beside them. Because I feel like the more you step into your gifts and your abilities and your essence as a human being, as a divine feminine, as you going after, and it doesn't matter what sex, it doesn't matter, what is it, like the quality you sit with your energy. Do you sit in more masculine or feminine energy? So if you sit in more feminine energy, go after the things that make you feel feminine. It all comes down to polarity. So celebrate this, because my eyes are being drawn to the little back here. It's like your sexiness, your beauty, and stop looking into the negativity. Like I would look in a mirror before and I would just be like, no matter how much I was working out, I would be like a size 4 or whatever 3, and I would be in the gym for 4 hours like every day, even especially if like my gym crush walked in, I would be doing double workouts. Okay. So oh my god, so I got totally off topic, because then I go into like, I think of things and I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's a whole other, I need a notepad. That's what I need. A whole other topic of YouTube videos I want to talk about. I want to talk about gym crushes and how they lead to like affairs, how they lead to like emotional, like how, oh my god, I need to get my notebook. I need to have a notebook. Here's the thing, if you're starting a YouTube channel, have a notebook in case you're jotting down and you need to jot something. Also know how to edit your videos. I don't know how to edit, so I have to go and just upload everything that I post, that I just recorded. So this is what it would be like hanging out with me right now, if we were friends. Just be sitting across from me, hanging out with me. Yeah, so get a notebook. Anyways, Divine Feminine, you're doing great, but you gotta just lead in your power. That's what it feels like. It feels like you are excelling, and I don't know, I just keep, like, see how the energy, it's like your essence needs to be cherished. Just cherish yourself and go, yeah, with the tambourine, go with the beat of life and just go with it. You're doing great. Remember, polarities. How you think about others is how you think about yourself. Let's look for activities. I wonder if I didn't think of a notebook. Pleasure. I self-pleasure myself every night. With breath work. Feminine, with breath work. I make it like breath. Remember, you want to move your atoms. Flow like water, cry, and then journal about that. Like, dive deep into your emotions and attack that shit. Attack that motherfucking shit, because you're going to turn your eyes and you're going to monetize on that. Okay? You're going to dig out your pain, your story. You want to really get a notepad. I can't find my pen right now. I wasn't prepared. It's totally winging these. I should write a script them before I come on, or like jot down what I'm going to talk about, or have some speaking points so I can keep myself on track, because right now I'm all over the place. But I'm not going to go back and edit, because I'm just not. I don't know how. So if you like it, that's sweet. If not, I don't know. Bye. It feels so awkward. Okay, I gotta get back to channeling. I gotta get to higher states of consciousness. Otherwise, I'm just sitting down here and I'm like, that's what it feels like. Okay, so right here, piece of paper. You're gonna write down your fucking trauma stories, because they're gonna turn them into your power stories, and that's how you're gonna monetize. And then your business is just gonna come to you, because you're gonna get on the internet. You're gonna talk about it. Boom, boom, boom. People around the world connect with you instead of big organizations and big people. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many certifications you have. It doesn't. I have to respect somebody to work with them, because it doesn't matter what they say to me. It's what I take in. It's what I interpret in that moment. Like, I can sit across from like the best doctor in the world, and I'll just be like, it doesn't, or I wonder what he's saying, or what does he think? And I would listen. It doesn't matter. But if he doesn't have good bedside manner, if he can't relate to me, it doesn't matter what you say to me. I need someone with bedside manner. I need to have that warm connection, that person, that nourishing. In order for me, I need to know that they have lived the life that I am currently living. And how did they get out? roadmap that shit and then follow your way out. Okay? So write down, your shitty stuff in life. And then and if you've never been through anything, I don't know. Like, I feel like everyone's been through something, but like if you've really legitimately never been through anything and you feel, I don't know. I can't relate to that. So I don't know. Make something of, I don't know. I feel like everybody's been through something, so you're just gonna write down that kind of shit, and then we're gonna alchemize that, because then you're gonna feel it. You're gonna really like, oh man, that was really tough. But you're gonna realize and recognize, feminines, that every single thing in your life you have been through has gotten you to this level of awareness right now. So why go back in the past? Why care about anything in the past that has hurt you? It has propelled you to who you are right fucking now. And who you are is sitting across from me, the person getting the mindset that's gonna start their own business, okay? And I can tell you, and maybe that's where the direction of this channel is going, because I'm just fucking winging it. I'm just sitting on here shooting the shit with myself and my third eye, and back to me. So it feels like I'm hanging out with like my best friend. So that's what I want this channel to be. And yeah, I just hope I can give back to the extent that YouTube has given to me, because it's seriously changed my life. And I want to give back to people that don't know where to start, and don't know, and their page is still blank, and they don't know to draw the line down in, okay? Those are the feminines that if I don't hit this thing, it'll log me out. I gotta figure out how to do that on my MacBook. But I want to go after women that are sitting in the dumps, and maybe they find me by chance, and I don't care where you are in your world, and I don't care how many views I get, because that's one view that could have walked into my store if I had a little store, or that was one person that was driving down the highway. Think about this analogy. You're just driving down the highway in the back country in BC on your way to Edmonton, and I see a little store. They don't sit there. That's their location. It doesn't matter how many people they get, they still have someone walk through their store. That'd be like you still having one view on your thing, and that's someone that hits. So don't say that there's too many people doing it, because that is a mentality, that's a belief system. And what I want to do with my channel is talk to people that are there, but they're just like, what the fuck's happening with my life? Okay? Because the more we can get you to just dissolve the feeling of like this pain is my pain, basically, is what I hear. Like, honor that. Like, this pain is yours. So what you've been through, alchemize that, and then monetize on it. Okay? Because that's what you were gifted in this reality. You've been gifted your conscious awareness at this present moment and what you've learned in the past. So it doesn't matter back then, because everything in life got you to where you are right now. And if you can sit in present moment energy, if you can do your best in this moment with your awareness and what you have, and just go at it day after day after day after day, and keep giving that love and that state to other people, that's going to be reflected back to you. But like my guides have said to me, and when my back's up against the wall is when I do my best work. Like, literally, I would not be where I am today if my back wasn't up against the wall and I felt that pressure, because that's, for me, that's when it's go time. And now I'm like, okay, let's go, let's build a business. But I realized when I went into shamanism school a year ago, I walked in there broken. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know how to put myself back together, and let alone I wanted to start a business. But I thought if I could heal others, I could heal myself. And that's not it. That's the all you have to do is tend to the garden you can touch. Okay? If you go after something in life, if you continue doing your best, other people are going to do that. And I truly believe that, because I keep going after it in my life. The more I give, I receive. And I truly want this to be a site where your mentality shifts and you realize, wow, I can start my own business. Wow, I can take care of my finances. Wow, I can do this. And it's not saying that you need to. Okay, I don't want to preach being single, and I want to preach healthy relationships. But I want to preach that you aren't looking for one. You aren't running to one. You aren't having to have a man take care of something. You're not having to have a man come in. I want you to be financially stable on your own, so you don't have to depend on that. So you can manage your own finances. You can go where you want to go. You can talk to who you want to talk to. You can eat what you want to eat. Like, your whole life isn't based around a man. So my channel is how to get the mentality from this woman that has been beaten and broken again and again her whole life into, holy shit, I can do this. It's a mind shift. The fucking shift is just astronomical. and you won't experience it until you've had that brush with death. The realization that there could be more to life than your 9 to 5, and you're coming home and you're sitting there and you're just doing the same shit every single day, hating your life, pleasing people, and going against the one thing that you're here to do. And that's be in your simulation, be in your physical body with your spiritual, ground it into your physical body, and go after what it is you want in this life. Ascend, go to meditation, get all the information you can absolutely obtain. Visualize everything, and then bring that into your physical reality. And that will come when you go after what it is you want in life. And what you want will appear when you fucking do your shadow work and not it's not judging yourself. It's not, I don't know. It's like every single person needs to do it, because you give self-compassion to yourself. You learn to give self-compassion to yourself. And that shit hits different, because you can look at yourself in the mirror. Okay? You can high-five yourself. You can say how incredible you are no matter what you've been through, because you realize that's your divine birthright. That's just what you are. That's who you came here to be. And everything in this life has told you otherwise. So now it's going back and literally ripping the casing off of the sausage, off of the big meat for your wine, salami. I always forget the terms of all these things. I just see the images. Charcuterie board, and you're going to take that casing so you can cut that meat. But right now, you don't want to cut it with the casing on. That's like, you want to strip everything. Like, you were given, I can't preach this enough. You were given a name. You were given a birthplace. You were given a school you went to. You were given food. All of this was programmed into your subconscious. You were just like, I think it's like up until 6, you were just like a camcorder, just taking in everything. And that's what you have. That's your awareness in your body right now. So you can do this. You're going to be able to do just fucking fine. And I'm gonna show you how I do it, because I feel like enough people aren't doing it. Too many people post on the internet about how they just show you, buy my course, do this. They show you the best parts of it. And you know what you need to know? You need to know the nitty fucking gritty parts of it. Okay? Because as a feminine, sovereign, being on your own, not depending on anybody, having your own finances, when you're at that level and you're at that vibration, that's when you're going to be attracting a mate of similar caliber. All right? I don't want anyone dependent on anybody. And I do want a family unit, and I do want to keep it together. Okay? And it's just like, there's so many things in my mind, because it's like, I could talk on here forever, but this was supposed to be a divine masculine, divine feminine energy check-in. I just feel like the feminine, you just gotta keep with it. Keep being sovereign, keep separating yourself from society, depend on yourself, and it feels scary, but it feels fucking incredible. And then when you're at that caliber, you're vibrating at that level, that's when you attract that mate. Okay? You don't want the one down here when you're sitting there like, I need somebody, and then you go on Tinder and you look for somebody that's also needing somebody. And I'm not saying those relationships never work out. I'm not saying that. But a lot of the time I've noticed that they won't be sustained. Someone will fall in love quick and then they fall out of love. Or it's just like, so if you can find that love within yourself, you can give the life you want to yourself and then go after and build a life together. That's what I want. I want to adopt women with that mentality. So if you come here tonight expecting this twin flame, love you shit, you got this instead. My spirit guides. I guess that's what they wanted. A guy who enticed you over here from TikTok to get you. This is the real feminines that are ready to change their life. Because if you resonate with a twin flame, if you've ever, it's not even, I don't want to give it that fucking label. I call it twin soul, or like the feeling. I'll just call it that. A recognition. And when I stare at photos all day long, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But when you have that experience, life changes. But you need to understand. It got you triggered. It got you into spirituality, esoteric, tarot, and all of this. And it got you there. But now it's time to leave it behind. And I know it's like you don't want to because you're afraid it won't work, or where's your intuition and all this stuff is gonna go. But you focus now on you and where you're going, because everyone has free will. So even if you connect to the higher self or whatever it is that you think, and telepathy or the feeling and the assuredness, and you know that this person is like, without a doubt, your person, or if it doesn't even matter, you in the moment with your ego and all of that, you just think you know for sure. Okay? I'm talking about the feeling of taking that and knowing that for sure within yourself. So instead of reflecting it out, how can we put that back in yourself? So your awareness, that feeling, that love, because there is no separation that you have for someone, is already within yourself. So you don't need to hold someone, you don't need to manipulate someone, you don't need to make them be with you. So you just keep focusing on your love and the love you want to deliver to the world through a form of like reading tarot, writing a book, channeling, you know, I don't know, whatever. I heard the word porn. Maybe you make whatever it is and you put it on the internet, your art form, and you charge for that. Like that is God. That is consciousness. That is you within the moment. Keep choosing yourself. So when you're sitting in self-hatred, self-neglect, think of it as you're not choosing God. You're not choosing your inner feminine. You're turning your back on your own great love. You know, you're not giving to self. So how are you expecting to be with someone else if you can't yet give to yourself to that degree? So go after what it is that your soul is pulling you towards. I've been preaching this on blue in the face. I guess that's the only message I got. We'll get an oracle. I'll preach this until you go for it, because you gotta just go after the things that you feel like are out of your reach and just fucking go for it, because life is short. And when you get that switch on or off, it's like you wake up before death, or you wake up with a realization. You know, I don't, and I'm trying to preach people to get there before you get that call. So do it now. And I guess I have to just show this on the internet so people see how I'm doing it, and then that I could do it, and then you could do it, because if I could do it, you could do it. Play. So find time to incorporate play into your everyday life. Allow your inner child to experience joy. 8-year-old you. You deserve to be happy and be joyful around others. And then you got leadership. So if you're watching this, I'm developing leaders who are going to take this knowledge, what I say, change their mentality, turn around and start their own healing practice through video. Okay? That's what you're here. So I'm growing you into a leader. You are no longer the supporting cast. You are the leading man or woman. Take the initiative and lead the way for others to follow. You will be judged by the company you keep and those you admire. Okay, so if I got you here with the twin flame shit, and which is not shit, because it's changed my life, and I honor and love myself now. I go after what my inner feminine wants. Even if I'm walking down the street and I hear, talk to that person, or tell her she's beautiful. I'm like, what? Do it. And I do it. I go after my inner feminine. So my inner masculine just does it. Just like, okay, let's go. And that's how I live my life, instead of debating or questioning or keeping quiet. You know, I'm allowing this to lead me through life, and then allowing this to follow me by the visualizations I receive, and then going after that. And what ignites me is this connection I've experienced with God, consciousness, source. It like relit something within me, and now I'm on here preaching day in and day out on TikTok. I've been shadow banned from there because I talked about something. So I'm going to probably put more of my time and energy into my YouTube channel. So thank you for your support. And I hope something I said tonight resonated with you. That's why I'm on here doing it. I will get to eventually learning how to edit the video, so some of my messages aren't so all over the place, because I really channel. Like I'm just out there like that. And so I need someone usually to take notes, because I need someone to do that. So that's why it's nice having like an assistant to just take notes and something. So I'll eventually learn how to edit it, so it'll be a little bit more consistent. But right now I don't know how to use iMovie. I've tried using the YouTube app. I don't really know how to do that yet. So I think I'll also have to go buy a mouse, because it's kind of annoying using the trackpad. But I'm getting there. So this is the behind the scenes of growing a business. This is what it's like. It's not just all tarot, because tarot will change your life. Tarot has changed my life. It's just your ability to concentrate on pictures. And that's how the universe speaks to me, is through images. It's like a white screen, and I just see images. And then I relate that to you. So that's my inner child. That's my ability to play. I love playing Pictionary. I love just playing games like that. So I don't know where that was going for somebody else, but I don't know. I'm tired. Now I'm really tired because I was just channeling like crazy. It took all my energy. How long was that? 44:55. Kid you not. Yeah, look at that. Your Mac will soon sleep unless it's plugged into a power outlet. Those are my signs. Because that's what tarot does for me. It keeps me aware in the moment. Like when I look at the picture, I just look until my eyes gravitated towards something. Or I'm like, huh. And then I hear something. And then I use that to deliver a message to you. So it has changed my life. Same with angel numbers. Same with looking for meaning in the moment. Romanticizing the moment. So that's what I want my YouTube to be. So if I got you over from TikTok, we're going to get you there building your own. And then your own YouTube channel. If you're not already talking on there, we'll get you on there. And I know you might be like, no way. We'll get you there. Because I didn't even know where to start with a business. And everyone was helping me trying to get a business a year ago. And I didn't even know which direction to go and what I had to offer people. I didn't have the mindset. I didn't have the belief within myself is what I just heard. And I want to be able to give that to somebody else. And with the fact that I can look into this camera, channel my external eye through here and deliver a speech from consciousness from God, and that'll grow on forever. That'll be my essence through YouTube, was that moment of consciousness as if you were sitting across from me, as if I had sent this to you personally. So that's why I'm so excited about, just about putting my real self out on the internet, because, then people fall in love with the real me, not someone I'm trying to project onto others and trying to be perfect. This is just how it would be having a conversation with me if you were here. So if I could have somehow brought in your divine masculine, your divine feminine union within self, for you to go after what it is that you want in life, then I've accomplished my job this afternoon. All right, I am running low on sleep. I need to go meditate. I've been filming all day and channeling for a straight stream of consciousness for 47 minutes now. All right, all my love, and thank you for the support. Keep being you, and every moment, allow to just be so, like in the moment, I look, like, I don't know, look for things, when Mel Robbins talks about a heart, or like I look for 17, or like when I'm or angel numbers, or hearing people's name, in that moment, it keeps me that aware. Okay, so those are little things that keep going, because we need to, I feel like I'm talking to people that are losing hope, so we're gonna keep getting hope within ourselves. We're gonna upgrade it. We're just gonna fucking get higher levels of energy, more rest, and then we're gonna go after and get $1 million. Yep, I'm gonna help wife, mom, boss. That's what I found in this frame. Look right there. So, if I can do it, y'all can do it. Where you are, with what you got, with what you know. Don't beat yourself up. All you have to do is think of your poor me story to your power story. And we'll take away your emotion. Because that's just who you are that got you to where you are right now. And where you are is pretty fucking cool. So now you can go somewhere else. So it's what hits you in that moment. And then build your business, build your dream. Think about how good of a fucking story you're gonna have. That's my thing. I keep thinking about, oh man, most people would be like, oh Jordan, that's kind of, but in my mind, I'm like, just you fucking wait till you see my book, till you see my movie. Just who's gonna play me? In my mind, I just keep saying that. My hands are burning all of a sudden because I'm getting really passionate. But I keep working like that. So no matter whatever I go up against, hold on, I need water. I can't even get in my. I'm trying to get so comfortable with the camera that it feels like it's just, there's no camera. Kim Kardashian. Look at it. They just had a reality TV show. So if you could just make a reality TV show about your life, put it on YouTube, link it over to there from TikTok and sell a product, there you're fucking golden. That's all you gotta do. So if I can tell every feminine out there to do that, that's what I'm doing. Because think about it. Kim Kardashian. Think about how other people done it and then just do it yourself. Okay, I'm running out of steam. I gotta go. Yeah, it's running real low. I don't know how to end this. The thing is also with growing a business and starting a business, it's with these videos, I feel like no one really talks about this. Like how to end it, a YouTube. Like I don't want to sound like, I don't know. I have to really think about that. I gotta put that on my list. I need to find my pen. Okay, I'm signing off. This is my sign off.